question. You said that you didn't think the defendant was drunk.
No, it didn't seem drunk to me.
You had an opportunity to talk to the defendant that night.
Yeah.
And you heard the defendant say, let me get my notes so I can make sure this is right. So stupid. Why did I let them talk me into driving when I knew I was tipsy?
I mean, he was mumbling a lot of things that I didn't really understand. He seemed pretty shaken up. I mean, just really terrible.
But
It was a
Miss
terrible
Bennett,
accident.
the one line that you did understand in all that mumbling was, why did I let them talk me into driving when I knew I was tipsy? That's what you heard from the defendant's mouth.
Yes, I heard him say that, among other things.
You also talked a lot about the speed limit on Canyon Road.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that it's pretty high, but I mean, it's a terrible road, so anything to make it better.
Just to be clear, the speed limit that you think is terribly high is 35 miles an hour.
Yes, that's correct.
You think it should be lowered to 25 miles an hour.
Yes, that's correct.
Because 35 miles an hour is too dangerous.
I mean, this road's really terrible. I mean, I've seen kids fly off it all the time. I'm surprised car hasn't gone through my front door, and I just think if they know that, you gotta take it a little slower, it'd be better.
That's right, you think 35 miles an hour is too fast.
Objection. Ask and answer.
You think 35 miles an hour is too fast.
Yes.
And so 45 miles an hour, that would be really fast.
Yes.
And 55 miles an hour, well, that would be dangerous.
I don't know about dangerous because I think 35 is pretty dangerous, so yeah.
So if 35 is dangerous, well, 55 must be really dangerous.
This road's pretty bad.
And Miss Bennett, what if someone was driving 65 miles an hour down that road?
It'd be bad.
You saw the defendant driving that night.
Yes.
He was speeding down that road.
I mean, it was raining really hard, so it looked like he was going.
And even though it was raining, he kept speeding.
I'm assuming.
You're not assuming, you saw him speeding down the road. You even yelled at him to slow down.
Well, I mean, yeah, because everyone, you don't know how many times I've seen kids almost out on this road in perfect conditions. And so to see someone in the rain just going down the road, I was just like, oh my God, worried as hell.
You were worried because they were driving like a crazy person.
I mean, they were going pretty fast.
Miss Bennett, you have a dog, Peaches, that you mentioned?
Yeah, she's so cute. I love Peaches. She's really, she's the light of my life.
And she's a great dog because she barks whenever there's a deer.
Among other things, but yes.
And you mentioned she barked the night of the accident.
Yeah, she did.
But she wasn't barking at a deer.
She could have been.
Miss Bennett, you know that your dog was barking at that car instead of a deer.
I don't know that. She could have been barking at a deer. She does bark at deer. She barks at other things, but animals are definitely one of them. I got a shotgun in case she can't scare them off, but she's pretty good at scaring them off.
Miss Bennett, do you not remember saying that she was barking at a car instead of a deer?
I never said she was barking at the car. She was barking towards the road, and then when I looked, there was the car there, but there could have been other stuff on the road.
Miss Bennett, do you recall making an affidavit in today's case?
Yes, I do.
Your Honor, may I approach the witness with her affidavit? Miss Bennett, this is a copy of your affidavit, isn't it?
Seems to be.
And that's your signature on the last page?
Sure is.
Below, signed and sworn to before me.
Yep.
Because you swore this was the truth.
It is the truth.
The whole truth.
And nothing but.
I'm sorry. Can I please be directed to what line she's referring to?
Your Honor, I'm referring to page 2, lines 45, 46.
Okay.
Miss Bennett, if you turn to page 2 and look at lines 45 through 46, your sworn statement says I looked up to see if I needed to grab my shotgun, but instead of an animal, I saw a car careening down the road.
Yes, that's correct.
No further questions.